In this video, we're going to talk about the role of the site manager in a near-miss project site. There are three main kinds of responsibilities that I'll talk about. The first one is maintaining the contacts who are in your near-miss project database for your practice. And to maintain those contacts, you will log into the near-miss site, come to the home screen like this, and go to the Contacts tab. And here you will find a list of all the people who are currently set up in your data. And you want to be setting up people in your data who are going to be getting the reminder emails for the near-miss project, or who may participate in CQI projects that you do within your practice, and therefore they need to be able to log into the site and do the work that might be related to their involvement in a CQI process, as well as get emails related to that. So this is where you put people in. You do this by adding people. You add, all we really need is their first name, last name, and then we need a email address. If you're going to have them be a user so they log into the website, which mostly people you'll want to do, you need to give them a login name. And you can make that be just a simple name like Bob Smith, like their name here, or they're going to see it in a drop-down list, so they're not actually going to have to really remember the specifics of how you define their login. They'll be able to recognize themselves from the list. And you need to give them at least an initial password, and you might want to do something simple so you can tell them what it's going to be. They will have the ability, once they log in using the password you give them the first time, to change that password should they want to get something that's more memorable for them personally. And then you'll set up their access level, which in almost all cases is going to be a basic user, and define whether you want them to be getting the reminder email, which probably in most cases you do, but this is where you could put someone in who doesn't get a reminder email as well, and then confirm it. I didn't mention there, but you saw the note that passwords have to be at least 6 characters long, and there needs to be at least some characters and numbers. So when you put someone in, that's all you need to do. If something's wrong with that, you made a mistake, maybe in the email, or you want to change their login or something like that, someone asks you to change their password, you can modify the data and come in and say, no, that was gmail.com, confirm. Or you can stop them from getting the reminder email if you want, or if they leave the practice and you no longer want them to be in the system at all, you can delete their record, and you say yes, confirm that, and then they will go away. You can also, as I said, one of the key things for being in this list is getting these periodic reminder emails. When you add someone new, if you want to actually send them, have an email sent to them right away, you can go ahead and say send them an email now, just so you can show them what they'll see what it's going to look like. Okay, that's that main responsibility. You will get a monthly email from the system listing all the people who are set up in your database, and whether they're getting reminder emails, mainly to remind you to think about any new people who have come or any people who have left, so you can modify the contacts information. The second role that the site manager has is to manage the overall process of the CQI follow-up feature. Now there's a training video that's called Managing the Overall CQI Follow-up Process that will describe more about that, and then there's other training videos we will be developing as we go along for this purpose that you're going to want to look at. All I'm going to say in this video is that when the director releases a CQI form, a near-miss reporting form, you as the project manager will get an email from the system that says a near miss form ready for CQI follow-up. And that email is a copy of the form as was completed and released by the director with a little instruction that says it's now available for CQI follow-up. It will tell you that you have some other forms pending for CQI follow-up, and that if you want to assign it at this point, go to the website and click on the CQI follow-up tab. I'm not going to go into that in this training video, but you're going to start getting you will get these emails as each form is released. The third responsibility I'll mention is that you're going to be the focal point for problems or suggestions from folks in your practice about the near miss project. And if as people ask questions or have difficulties, feel free to email me, Scott Pearson, at this email address, scott@wssweb.com, or give me a call at 512-585-5693, and I can help you as best I can. Okay, again, if you have any comments on this video, you can make that below, or you can send it to us at support@wssnearmiss.com. Thanks.